Hey everybody, it is Randy with Carchaeology, and I've got the Brubaker box on the trailer. Tomorrow I'm going to bring this thing down for its photo shoot. That's right, the Brubaker box is going to get some magazine coverage, and I'm super excited about that. I'm going to meet up with a photographer that I've worked with many times before, and he tends to get these things out into magazines all over the world, which is really excited, and he seems really excited about shooting it. So that's going to be a blast. But now that this is at a point where it's shiny and it's ready to show and I'm starting to have that fun, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to work on next. There's a hole in the garage there in the workshop that is just begging me to fill it and to get my hands dirty on, well, the next project. So let me show you what I think I'm going to go after. I have certainly built my share, or more than my share, of crazy Volkswagens over the years. And as a result, whenever somebody pops up with something interesting on the internet, it seems like I get tagged on it. And that was the case with this particular project right here. This is a Volkswagen Beetle that has been converted to a Woodie. Now, this is something that I've seen before. In fact, I had another one of these a number of years ago that when I was first kind of getting started, and it was super fun. It too had the 40 Ford style front hood on it that this one has. This one has 1967 Beetle fenders on it, although it is a 1965 looking at the chassis number. And it's a little worse for wear, but it's a super cool little bug. It's been sitting for a number of years. The gentleman I got it from had gotten it from his uncle, inherited it when he passed, and he had plans of fixing it up and making it cool, but those plans never came to fruition. And sometimes that's the case. Especially if you're not a car guy and you don't really know what you're doing, a lot of times projects tend to sit, and I think that was the case with this. It does have an engine in it. It looks like it's a fairly stock little VW motor in there. It has been converted to 12 volts. He had some notes here on work that he was doing on it. It looks like there's some little taillight panels in here that have bus taillight lenses on there. Those fit into the back of this here. That'll be kind of interesting to see how that plays out. The top of it is in the process of being redone. There's a new piece of vinyl that he bought for it and started to stretch it over the wood. The wood is a little sketchy. It's actually not too bad, but I think I may do some strengthening there and then certainly refinishing. Now, I love the way the top looks from the inside. I think that's super cool. I want to leave that way because it's really cool. Whether I'm going to go ahead and do the vinyl top or do something a little more rugged and fun, maybe a tiki hut, thatched roof or something like that, who knows. But in any case, walking around front here, it looks like the wood here is a little sketchy. Definitely some sanding and stuff to do, refinishing of that. It looks like over here on the hood, there's a big crack here. I don't know what's going on with that. It's a fiberglass hood. I love what they did here with the windshield to make it look like it's a split window, just a piece of body trim in there, and it gives it that real authentic look to that. The chrome on it's a little sketchy. It looks like there's a little crack in the grille here. Again, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this. It's not a super valuable car, but I think it's a super fun car that with a little bit of effort is going to be a blast for cruising through the summer. Now, summer is here. We're almost to June. I got to get busy on this thing. So I want to do this as just kind of a quick turnaround project. You know, pull it out of here, see if we can get it up and running and driving, flush it out, make it fun, be a little creative with it, not worry about doing high dollar full restoration of any sort on it, because I think that would be foolish to do. And then also, of course, share the history of these cars with anybody that has any interest. So these Woodie wagons were developed by a company called Stevenson Products, and they sold plans for making your Beetle into a Woodie through Popular Mechanics magazine and things like that. In fact, they even have a website up right now where you can order plans to build your own Woodie, which is kind of fun. So as a result, I don't know exactly how many of these things have been done. I've certainly seen quite a few. We've sold some through the oldbug.com website before. I had one prior that was probably 25 years ago now or so. And now I've got this one here. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great to get it out of here, give it a little love, give it a little attention, and then see what I end up with. So, if you have ever seen a Volkswagen Woodie, I would love to hear your comments down below about what you've seen, what you think I should do to it. I guarantee if you tell me what to do with it, I won't do it because I want to do it my way, and that's just my prerogative. But still, everybody has their dream, everybody has her idea, and sometimes really good stuff comes from the comments. So please post up if you've ever seen a Woodie Beetle before, or if you have any interesting info on the history of these Stevenson products or projects, planned cars. I'd love to find some original articles on the VW Woodies. I know Hot VWs has featured a couple over the years. There's several of them that are out there. And if you just do a search online for VW Beetle Woodie, you'll come up with the Stevenson website that shows a gallery of images of different customers' cars, as well as links to making a plan for making your own, should you want to do that. Now, a lot of this is plywood construction. You can see it's basically just screwed on there. There is a bit of a gap here that's been filled. There's no windows in the back of this one currently. There's also no rear hatch, so I may make some windows or side curtains for that. I may remake a rear hatch here. But I think this is going to be a fair weather car no matter what I do to it. This isn't something you want to drive through a rainstorm. But I think if I get a little creative and just have a good time playing around with this thing, it's going to be a fun project. And certainly will go faster than the Brubaker box did. That took a year to complete, and it was a blast, without a doubt. But it'd be nice to do a quickie fun summer project, have a new toy to play around with, and share with the world. In any case, this is the next one, folks. Keep on digging them up and driving them. There is treasure everywhere. And, well, one man's trash is another man's treasure, as they say. And, well, I guess I like digging through the trash because it's cheaper. Anyway, the 1965 Beetle Woodie. Here we go. Let's make it go.